everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandra, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys how I clean my brushes and my sponges. It's super easy. I know a lot of you have questions about how I do it. I thought I should do a specific video dedicated to it just because it would be a lot easier. I don't use like a special soap or anything. I just use regular soap and it works wonders. You don't have to spend a lot of money on like special, like, I don't know, liquids or soaps or things like that. I mean, you can obviously do that if you want to. I haven't tried a special soap, to be honest, to clean brushes or sponges, but the way I've been doing it for years, it just worked for me, and it never ruined my sponges or my brushes. I have brushes that were pretty pricey and I've been using the same technique for a very long time, and my brushes are just as good as new. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel please, and leave me a comment down below, and yeah, let's get to cleaning.
As you can see here, I'm just starting off with some liquid soap. I just use any brand I buy at the supermarket, but you can use whichever brand you prefer. And I also tend to switch maybe sometimes from liquid soap to like this hard type of soap. It depends on the brush I use. So first I'm going to start off with the white soap, and as you can see, I'm swirling the brush onto the soap, and then I switch to my hand and I make sure all the gunk comes out. And once I see that the brush is clean, then I obviously clean my hand, and I also clean the brush with some water, and then make sure I squeeze all of the water out, because otherwise the brush can get damaged. Once the brush is clean, then I just clean it, well, I dry it actually onto a onto a towel. Yeah, I couldn't find my words. Here I'm taking another brush. As you can see, I'm using the same soap again, and this one is super dirty because it's the brush that I always use for my crease, and I always use it with like deeper shades. And yeah, so basically I do the exact same thing. I use the white soap, the hard soap, and here I have another thing. I'm not sure how you call these things, but I got them from Primark, and these are supposed to be for your face in order to wash your face better. I'm sure you can get them at any drugstore, Primark, or I don't know, stores like this, and that helps a little bit if the brush is too dirty. And then again, I swirl it onto my palm, and I make sure that all the gunk is out, and then I just make sure that all the water none of the water remains on the brush. And here I'm going to use a thicker brush, and here I'm going to actually use the liquid soap, the lilac one, and I actually take quite a bit of soap just because I want my brush to be super clean. And then I just do the same process. I swirl it onto my hand, take some more water, add some more soap, and yeah, as you can see, the process is pretty basic, nothing too difficult. Here, since this brush it's a little bit more dirty than the other ones, I used the same plastic thingy I used before. Again, I don't know how it's called. It's like this thing to clean your face. And yeah, as I said, since this brush was a little bit dirtier than the other ones, I used that face thing in order to help it better. And here I'm also using circular motions as before, and just making sure there's no water in the brush, drying it, then washing it again till I get the right amount out. This brush is a little bit stained actually, so here you can still see a little bit of makeup, but it's not because the makeup actually remained in the brush, it's just because my brush is stained since it's so old. But as you can see, it's squeaky clean and perfectly intact, and it's also Zoeva brush, and I've had it for years, and yeah, it's perfect. And then I do the exact same process with my dual fiber brush as well. It doesn't really vary from brush to brush. The process is always the same, just making sure you get the right amount of soap on the brush, then adding some water, and then just drying it. To be honest, it's super easy. As for the sponge, it's more or less the same process. The only thing is that you want to wet the sponge, obviously, and you don't want to squeeze the water out. First, you want to make sure it's full of water, and then once the gunk is out, you make sure you squeeze it, and then add more water again, and just the same process as always. And as you can see here, all the brushes are super clean, the sponge is super clean, there's no gunk in them anymore. This took about like 10 minutes. Obviously here I didn't have a lot of brushes. If you have more brushes, it's going to take a lot longer. But per brush, it was, I don't know, just a few seconds. It doesn't take too long. And yeah, this is how I clean my brushes and sponges. It's super easy, as you can see.
Yeah guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you found it helpful. As you saw, it's super easy and quick. There's no like miracle product I use. I hope you give it a try and leave me a comment down below if you actually tried it and if it worked out for you as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video as always. Bye!